Keanu Reeves had a quiet nightly routine. He would visit a small 24-hour market, pick up essentials, and leave unnoticed. But one evening, something caught his attention. An elderly employee, whom he had seen many times before, left the store carrying a small plastic bag. Her hunched posture and weary step suggested something was wrong. Without fully understanding why, Keanu decided to follow her. She didn't take a bus or hail a cab. Instead, she walked through dimly lit streets for nearly 40 minutes. The once bright city lights gave way to run-down buildings and near silence. Eventually, she reached a small, rusted trailer parked in an empty lot. Peering through the window, Keanu's heart sank. Inside, two small children sat on a thin mattress. The woman carefully unwrapped the contents of a bag, one piece of bread and a small container of thin soup. She divided it between the children, smiling warmly despite her own exhaustion. Keanu realized she wasn't eating. She was sacrificing her meal for them. That night, Keanu lay awake, haunted by what he had seen. He had always known about inequality, had donated to countless causes, but witnessing it firsthand changed everything. The next day, he returned to the market and discreetly asked the manager about her. Her name was Dona Marta, a long-time employee earning minimum wage without benefits. Despite her dedication, she struggled to provide for her grandchildren. Keanu knew he had to act. He didn't want to offer just a temporary solution. He wanted to change her life. He quietly made arrangements, purchasing a modest, fully furnished home in a safe neighborhood. He ensured the house was paid off, utilities covered, and even set up a trust fund so she would never have to worry about food again. That evening, he waited outside the market. When Dona Marta stepped out, he gently approached her. "I don't want to overwhelm you," he said, handing her an envelope, "but I want to help." She hesitated before unfolding the paper. Her hands trembled, eyes widening as she realized what it was. A deed to her new home. Tears streamed down her face. This is for me," she whispered. Keanu nodded. "You don't have to do it alone anymore." The next day, he took Dona Marta and the children to their new home. The children ran through the rooms, laughing in disbelief. Dona Marta stood at the doorway, hand over her chest, overcome with emotion. She turned to Keanu, her voice thick with gratitude. "I don't know how to thank you." "You don't have to," he replied, smiling. Keanu hadn't done it for recognition. He had done it because it was right. Because sometimes, when you truly see those who are invisible to the world, you have the power to change everything.